Hello. Hey, I thought I'd come on here and do a quick video. I was just standing around and I said, hey, why not just put up a video while you're at it, not doing anything. Today we went out and shot the old British light dragoon cavalry pistol from 1759 from Excess Military Heritage. We shot that baby and we had some issues with it. It wouldn't go off. We kept cocking it and playing with it and trying to get her to go off, and we only got like 3 booms out of it, and I don't know if we'd cocked it 20 times or better. I got hungry for hot dogs because I had a tasty bun. Only use a little bit of it. It don't take much bread to fill her up. I took her apart, cleaned her all up, polished her and all that good stuff. Not much polish, Mr. Head. Nope, not much polish, but you know, it didn't look too bad. So we had an issue. The flint was mighty dull, so I put a new piece of flint in it. I put a new piece of leather in there. It's a little bit thicker, I believe. Also, I noticed there's not much resistance on this spring, so I actually was able to take this one screw out, take that spring off of there without doing anything with the frizzin. There was really no tension on it. So I replaced it back on, and I made sure that I held it tight, and I pushed up on it, and I tightened it down. It feels like the frizzin is really a little bit tighter to push down because the spring seemed to be weak. And it's got a pin here, and then it's got the main screw. And you're supposed to put a clamp on there to hold the pressure. This spring has virtually no pressure until you pull this frizzin down, and then it starts to get some. You can see it move there. Let me see if I can do it for you. And you can see that spring move a little bit. See it go up and down? There's very little resistance right there. I think that spring is a little bit on the weak side for that frizzin, so that might be some of my issues with this particular piece here. So, but I did put in a new piece of flint in that, and I got it to seem like it's compressing tighter since I redid that spring. And then I got it to where maybe next time we shoot it we can actually have some fun, because she'll spark fairly decently for us. So that's what we're hoping for, but it still didn't open up all the way. But I think that probably would have went off there. So it has a problem. And then after you fire it one time, feels like it even gets just a wee bit looser. So I'm going to think this spring probably needs to be expanded and retempered, so that you have to get a little more, it needs more pressure on it, I believe. I think that might be an issue. So we'll try it one more time. I don't want to dull me flint up too bad, because, you know, I'd like to take it out and shoot it. And there we go. That's a bad one there. Still doing that stuff. So I don't know. I have to work on it some more, maybe, see what I can do. But that might be, that's what I'm thinking. If anybody knows for sure that could be the issue, I'm thinking it might have something to do with that spring not having enough tension on it. It's a bit weak, and it's not throwing things open like it should, even though the flint even looks a little bit high on there as it's coming down to hit. And I did have it tilted more, but it doesn't seem to be tilted as much as I started out to have it tilted. So let's do it one more time, but I think she would have went off. But we've had this problem since we got it from them. So I'm going to say that it could be the weak spring. And possibly, you know, heating up the spring and expanding a little bit so it has more tension might be what she needs. So, but I know we can change the flint and we can get it flipping open every time, but if we do that, then we have to take some of the tension off of the spring, well, which doesn't make a lot of sense, really. That's the way these things are. It's like, oh, she keeps getting stuck in half cock, do she? Yes, she does. So what do? Do you shave down the half cock notch? And no, you go to the back and you deepen the full cock notch, and then when it comes out, it takes a little more of a jump and it goes right over it and works perfectly fine. So far, so good. So, and if we're going to get these things and play with them, oh, my nose itches all of a sudden. Somebody must be talking about me, eh? We want to make sure we can keep them up and keep them running. We don't want to make a serious purchase like that and then, you know, it doesn't work like it's supposed to. That's no fun. We're trying to have some fun here. But anyway, yes, the powder I was using in that last video was frizzin, and it's been clean, leaving a little bit of a white film, but today I noticed a little bit of a yellow film, which would be sulfur. So that would be like not mixed as good as it should be, maybe, huh? Or I don't know what would cause that. Usually I don't see that, but we'll be keeping an eye out for that because our pan got a little yellowish. But I'm thinking that that frizzin spring there needs a little more tension on it, possibly, to get that to work correctly. And I thought I'd throw up this video. If somebody's a locksmith and professional for these here flintlocks, they could give me a tip, see if I'm on the right track, or am I heading off into the deep zone or the rabbit hole or something, right? We don't want to do that. Oh, and by the way, I just like to pass out a little something to the old powers that might be that believe that they run everything. You didn't get her done in 1776. You didn't get her done in 1861. And you're not going to get her done in 2024. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, eh? So we'll talk at you all later. Anybody has any clues on that, you want to drop me a quick note, I'd appreciate it. Everybody have a great day, and we will see you in the next wonderful video.